This Give Me a Break episode is talk about running red lights. I know because I've seen people run red lights. The reason why I'm doing this is because there are many people out there all over the country that run red lights and don't even see red means stop, yellow means slow down, green means go. They know that green means go, but the problem is you don't know when there's a red light. If there's a red light, that means you can go. I mean, if the red light's red, you stop. Green means go, yellow means slow down. It's not a race. It could be a race, but it's not. MikeSchaeferLaw.com explains these 3 reasons why do people run red lights. These are the reasons. Number 1, drivers who lose patience. Number 2, already reached the intersection. Number 3, too late to stop on the brake. The red light, when it's red, you stop on the brake. You don't gun it. It's not a race. If it was a race, you want to be. If it was a race, you get pulled over. And that brings to the next point. Driving over the speed limit. How's it determined? Well, it's based on the. It's basically if you live in the school zone, you have to speed by the number of you have to speed by like 30 miles an hour or something. So basically, if you speed, you gotta get yourself a traffic ticket. And that's where CreditDonkey.com speaks out. To these questions, like how many people are issued speeding tickets each day? 112,000 drivers, roughly 1 in 6 getting nabbed for speeding. What is the average of a speeding ticket? 115 to 135. If you don't pay it, you gotta go to traffic court to pay your ticket. But why do people go with the speed limit? Basically, I cannot find a single answer for you guys. Really, I don't want to say this, but if you're driving over the speed limit, you are an asshole. You really don't just have to speed up to the speed limit. If you drive over the speed limit, you are fucking crazy. You really have to put in the effort. You don't see the sign that says the speed limit is 20 miles an hour. If you go over the speed limit, they're going to catch you, you're going to get a ticket, and you got to pay for a ticket. Some of you might be asking after this video, like, why am I the asshole if I drive at the speed limit? Well, when people call you an asshole, it means you're driving over the speed limit. You don't ever say to yourself, oh my god, I need to watch the speed limit. I need to watch where I'm speeding. There are cops out there with speedometers who catch speeders by the hand. They know who you are. They will catch you. illegal to speed in Texas, you have to go to the required speed limit, which is like 35 or 20 miles an hour or whatever. When there's buses out there, you have to stay within the speed limit. When school starts, you have to speed. Tech.big.gov.au has these facts on speeding. There are plenty of facts. Number one, a car traveling at the research shows that even a small change in speed can make a big difference in road trauma. And that's where number one comes in. A car traveling at 60 kilometers an hour will take 45 miles to stop an emergency brake situation. That's true. Number two, a car braking at 65 kilometers an hour in the same situation will be moving at close to 32 kilometers an hour after 45 miles traveled. This graph represents it. There's more facts. Because if you speed, things are going to happen. Number one, you have less time before the crashes, less control of the vehicle, your stopping distance, increases the likelihood of crashing, and increases the severity of a crash. But what are the dangers? These are the 4 reasons why. They're in a rush, not paying attention to their driving, just don't think the laws apply to them. They say, I don't care if it's the law. If you remember I read about why people park in the handicap spot, you know what I'm talking about. They don't care because it's illegal. If you have a sticker, then you can use it. If you're in a hurry, like the only people who can run red light is the fire department, the hospital car, the hospital van, and the police. It's being related to misbehavior. Stay sober. Drivers on the airplane speed more often. Buckle up. You know what? This brings me to the next point. Before I move on to the next thing, I want to show you these facts. Driving also affects the third leading contributor to traffic crashes. Like, you're in a rush, not paying attention to driving. The laws don't apply. Driving is dangerous. The only thing you got to speed like the police won't even care. And here's the reason why. A speed ticket costs over $150, more than $1,000. 13,000 lives each year is dead. 13,000 people are dead due to speeding. Which brings me to the next point. So click it to take it. For those who don't drive without seatbelts, give me a break. It's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration campaign aimed at increasing the use of seatbelts among young people in the United States. The campaign so basically this year why do you need to buckle up? It is good to buckle up because it's for safety reasons. Here's why you need to buckle up. The reason why is because These are the facts. There are many deaths, injuries, and costs. These are the facts. Number one, a total of 21,022 passenger vehicle died with question 3 years ago. Two, more than half the range from 53% to 59% of teens 13 to 19, age 20 to 44, who died in crashes were unrestrained at the time of the crash. Injuries, 2.3 million drivers were treated in emergency departments as a result of being injured in motor vehicle crashes 3 fucking years ago. And adult drivers passengers 1824 had the highest crash related non-fatal injury rates of all adults. And if you're being hit, you have to get the insurance. You just like hit person, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot this, blah, blah, blah. So, that's from the CDC. So that's information from the CDC. Last year, 6.1% of teen passengers reported really over never wearing a seatbelt recently. 1% decrease since 1991. Teens move to stages of GDL, which is a graduated driver license, in primary state. More teens associate with seatbelt use for safe driving rather than a good driver. So if you're a good driver, you're good at wearing a seatbelt. But for those out there, give me a break already. You have to wear the seatbelt. If you don't, these are the consequences if you don't wear the seatbelt. These graphs show that most people kill in car crashes every year. Passenger vehicle and truck drive 72%. Since 2008, 250 lives have been lost from seatbelts. So that's what they say. You either gotta click it, or you gotta click it, or you ticket. Up next, why people flip off a cop. So a surprising answer about why people flip off cops when you return. You see cops everywhere. You see them everywhere. But what if you saw someone? What if you're in walking, you saw someone flip off a cop? That's what I'm talking about. The bird. I'm talking about the bird. I'm not just talking about the bird. I'm talking about people flipping off a cop. Can you flip off a cop? The Huffington Post says, here's what the Huffington Post says. Well, some people say that the Supreme Court ruled that you're legally allowed to flip off police officers. Nobody knows Supreme Court rule. None of the officers know. There was a video that I watched that said that you're legally allowed to flip off police officers. He flipped off a cop, got pulled over by a tank. He said that it was a tank. If he was in the Army, he would know that it was a tank. But it was not a tank. It was something else. It's not. Is it illegal to flip off a cop? No, it isn't. Here's what it said right here. It says not. Here's what they have to say. It's not illegal to flip the bird to any arrest or tickets given due to reaction have been overturned. The reason cited the First Amendment right to freedom of speech is even with your legal right to flip off the police. So if you're driving by, you flip off a cop. That's giving freedom of speech. If they ask you why you flip me off, because of freedom of speech. If you're flipping somebody off, you're expressing freedom of speech. Can get pulled over. Police PoliceMag.com says a civilian flipping off a police officer can't be a cause of vehicle stop or arrest. A federal appeal upon his rule, the U.S. Court of Appeals of the Second Circuit ruled the ancient gesture of assault is not the basis of a reasonable suspicion of a traffic violation or impending criminal activity. Can you get in trouble? A federal court rules that they say you're allowed to fill off a cop. You're allowed to fill off the police. Freedom of expression alive. The U.S. Court of Appeals rule that people are very much allowed to give the middle finger to policemen and that, in fact, not get arrested to it. But if you're doing that to the cop, they will have the right to pull you over. But as a matter of fact, let me tell you, I do not flip off cops. I don't give them the middle finger right here. Sorry, I may do that. But still, to those people out there that flip off cops, I am ashamed. There are a bunch of videos out there on YouTube that explain everything. Everything. It's like this one. Back 2 years ago, 3 years ago, he flipped off a cop. Well, he didn't like it. There was a vehicle inbound. He said, as soon as you finish your work, I flipped you off. He had to go back there and finish what he was doing. This is what he said. I flipped off a cop, but I'm pretty sure he was pissed off. This is my way of fighting big cops. That's what he said. The full description is, I flipped off a cop, and I'm pretty sure he was pissed off. This was my way of fighting big cops. Yes, I was nervous. Yes, I've never done this before, and this is my way of finding out cops. So clearly, it's legal to flip off a cop. You're legally allowed to do this, but if you do it in Texas, wait, I'm not sure if you can do it in Texas. If you were doing it in Texas, it'd be illegal. Basically, I cannot find anything. The federal court rules that you're legally allowed to flip off the police officer if you're expressing, all you're doing is expressing your freedom of speech. That's all you're doing. If they pull you over, you're saying, just give them an excuse like, oh, I'm expressing my freedom of speech. That's fine. But these videos prove, Texas cop watch. I flipped up a cop and they didn't like to flip off a cop. And that was the irony of this. If you're going to flip off a cop, watch your back. But giving them the middle finger is like saying, I don't want to say it because I want the cops to watch the video and make me get arrested. But the guy I told you about from Florida, he flipped off a cop, he got pulled over by a tank, and then he was all like, you know the Supreme Court ordered you to let us flip off cops? And then this officer was like, I have no idea, Supreme Court wanted to say you can flip the cop off. But the reason that he got pulled over was for improper hand signals. Really? Improper hand signals? Okay. But I got more of these questions. Coming up. Is it illegal to record a cop? I'll explain that answer next. Hell, you guys, I'm not in a position to give legal advice here and give me a break, but I want to let you know the way me and the Ridley Report handle videotaping. By that I mean video and audio recording cops. It's legal everywhere, but in New Hampshire, there is a wiretap law that says you have to have the consent of all parties in order to record audio. So thanks to the Ridley Report and the New Hampshire Underground.com, 4 tips. Before we get to that, we're going to look at some cases. One case I could think about was Cooper Travis, who got the consent. What he said was, you're being audio recorded. The cop said, okay. But he didn't want to show off the camera. So, what he was arrested. The police chief apologized, saying Bob apologized. Next up was the one from, what was the next one? Next was the one, which I don't know, it was on a John Stossel show, Illegal Everything. It was a guy named Pete who took his shirt off, filmed it. The officer said, open the side door, talk to the camera, you follow me, turn it off. And he said, I would like to make everybody accountable. They charged him over beer can, but they couldn't charge him for filming the police because that's legal, except for New Hampshire. There is a wiretap law that says you have to have the consent of all parties. But the Ridley Report doesn't have to consent. Like, he records audio. He records audio and video. And there was another case, too. It's legal it's legal in some states to videotape, but in New Hampshire, it's illegal. If you're videotaping a cop, that's different. In New Hampshire, you gotta have the consent of all parties, but I'll only explain the tips shortly, but this is what happened. Pete's charges later dropped, and almost 3 years later, the bail money returned. And this one right here, she recorded on the front yard. You see, that's right. And then the officer said, not from the sidewalk. And this one too, he wasn't arrested, but the officer had to measure the parking curb. And then this next one really shocked me. A TV newsman recorded a scene, and then the officer said, "Go away, go away, go away. Give me the ID." More threats were terminated. He was under arrest for obstructing government. He obstructed the government. None of the officers were talking to John Stossel because they didn't want to put their faces on the news. But still, if you're going to think about this, here are some tips from Dave Ridley. Number 1, if you're doing this legally, Here are 4 tips. Number 1 is, if you have a video camera on a recording device or something where it's picking up bureaucrats' voice with their knowledge, that's a dangerous option. You can be arrested and charged with wiretapping, potentially. The recommendation is option sometimes to do it by accident. They forget to say, like, I'm recording. You're like, okay. Next, you could have your camera out and inform the authorities you're recording. Refuse to stop the camera, they insist. I'll go for number 2 because it's probably the best option. Like, if someone tells you to stop the camera, you can say, I'm not going to stop the camera, but I'm going to leave. He's done this like many times. He knows everything. Number 3, you have the camera out, inform the police you're recording. When they tell you to turn off the camera, you can be like, okay, I'm turning off the camera under the police orders, or I'm turning off the camera under a protest or whatever. I'm turning off the camera under blah, blah, blah. Number 4, you can have the camera out and not recording anything. Just hold it at your side, and a potential deterrent and a potential scene, start rolling the camera if things start going bad. I don't think this is what they said. Have the camera out, and have the camera out plus a backup, and then it says you shut off the main camera and record for backup. See, that's the thing. If you have 2 cameras, here's the thing. You have like a hidden camera like a GoPro. You can use that. If you shut it off and go with the main camera, that's a bad work. It's not risky. It's a risky move. And you can only do that if you inform the cops that you're being recorded or audio recorded. And when you turn off the camera, you say, okay, I'll turn the camera under blah, blah, blah. You cannot agree to turn off your voice recorder. You're still audio recording. If you're saying you're being audio recorded, but you forgot to leave out the video part. There was one instance where Dave said, there was one instance where the school official for Hampton, New Hampshire said, stop. We have to stop there because you're audio recording. And then he was filming, and he asked, what are you going to do with the tape? Run it on YouTube. And then this is what he said. I don't give you permission to put it on YouTube. See, that's the thing. If you're going to put it on YouTube, you got to ask permission. You cannot be asking, you can't just put it on YouTube without permission. You got to have permission. If you're going to do this without permission, be warned. Because you will be sued. That was 6 years ago. Four years ago, this was probably from this. University of New Hampshire, they try to stop it from videotaping on camera. She was from the university. She's a student from the university. She wanted him to turn off the camera. She wanted to talk to her. He wanted to talk to a doctor. But why couldn't he have like a GoPro on top of his head as a hidden camera? Like, you see most of the camera investigations. They use like a GoPro on the head, or they probably put like a little camera on a shirt. So that they don't know that they're being recorded. Plus, there was also the one, the lobbyist, who threatened him for filming her. She said, if you put that anywhere, you're done. I don't want to be filmed. Yeah, the same way you like blur the face. Your face is being blurred. If your face is being blurred, they can't show you your face. There was one instance. I know of one instance. Bangham's playing PlayStation McDonald's. He filmed a McDonald's employee blurred his face. When he was at a party, he was in drunk rage saying, I told you to take that video down. He was in like drunk rage or something. I can't understand what he was doing. Like, he was in a fight. But if you're going to record a conversation, you've got to have permission and you got to notify, which is illegal to record a conversation without the permission and without notifying. One instance in the video of YouTube that says, there's one by a YouTuber named GUICCI007. He already recorded the cops, and then what happened was he recorded the conversation. Like this angle was from the cops' vehicle. Because it's illegal to record a conversation without the permission of the cop and without notifying. So my advice to you, if you're going to be doing this, just watch your back. Okay? Don't be going out recording cops. It's just not the style of a police thing. Anyway, that's all for now. But tomorrow, we're going to be talking about lemonade stands. Like, it's legal. Why people think it's not legal to open up a lemonade stand, but they say it's illegal. That's going to be tomorrow. Give me a break. Plus, we're going to conclude PowerPoints in Bull, which I forgot to do. I'm so sorry about that. But tomorrow we're going to conclude PowerPoints in Bull. Plus, we're also going to talk about tomorrow morning. We're going to conclude PowerPoints in Bull. Plus, tomorrow afternoon, we're going to talk about lemonade stands. Like, what does it take to open up a lemonade stand? Is it legal? Can it be legal? You know, in some countries, it's legal to open up a lemonade stand. You do not need a license. But if you're going to open up a lemonade stand, you've got to have a license. If you're going to do that license, then watch out. More additional clips for you tomorrow afternoon. Give me a break. But anyway, that's all for now. People should follow the playlist below. And if you like the video, please like the video. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. For all of us YouTube all around the world, have a good night. And drive safe.